Yes, yes, I am here. Okay. Get your notebook ready. But before we do that, okay, again, this is going to be the introduction of dark psychology, advanced dark psychology 202, advanced techniques, super advanced techniques. So we're going to get into the intro. And from the intro, we are going to get further into the chapters. All right. So before we get into there, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get this table of contents. Before I get there, okay, um, who was this book by? I think this is Neil Brighton's book. So we're gonna have. Are we working with two different authors here? That's what I don't see. I'm not seeing author. I think this is Neil Brighton. This is a different author than last time. Last time was Michael Pace gave us the basic intro 101. This is Dark Psychology 202. Okay. Now, before we get to this, first of all, this is what we are going to put on top of our notebook. Super advanced techniques. All right. Okay, let me try the table of contents of this book. Okay. We kind of find out who the author. I think this is Neil Brighton. I'm doing a little chat GTP search here. Yes. It's not telling me. I think I'm right the first time. I think this is by Neil Brighton. It looks like it is. I'm going to go check the cover really quick. Now, as you know right now, there is some dark psychology being placed upon us right now. Now, if you may have lost somebody in this situation, my condolences, right? My condolences. But all of these plane crashes are a way of a fear tactic for us, guys. This is the same thing they did in the Truman Show when they made him afraid to fly. Okay. And the way it's going, it might just be working. I mean, the level of debauchery. And then I'm looking at the attacks. Because anybody noticed it was Canada and America? I know some people have been like crashing and stuff before they even got a chance to get off the ground. But Canada, it's like these freak accidents. It's almost like what's that goddamn show? What's that movie, y'all? Final Destination type shit. It's a lot of Final Destination type shit going on with these accidents and stuff like that. All right. So that's one thing. Was anything else? Yes, I actually did catch a news report of a black male being hunted down and shot and claimed to be shot because of his interracial relationship. Oh. A lot of people was complaining in the comment section because they was like it was not reported as a hate crime. Okay. So that's another updated thing right there. Anyway, if you didn't catch it, please watch Sunday's show where it got into the CIA and the CIA's advanced techniques of MK Ultra and stuff. Somebody in the background told me that book scared the shit out of them, but I happened to fall asleep, and that's why Robert Greene ended up playing because I had fell asleep on the more advanced parts. So right now, just so you know, definitely, please, everybody, I encourage you follow the Facebook page. Okay, follow that Facebook page. I don't know if you guys get the same. Facebook page runs down lessons, the book, the table of contents, all kind of stuff. So click that link inside of there. All right, so we're going to get into chapter 1, which is the intro. The intro is about advanced human psychology you need to know. In-depth exploration of complex psychological principles and understanding the intricacies of human behavior and thought processes. Then the next chapter goes to advanced dark psychological tactics. Okay, the psychological warfare, dark NLP, dark cognitive therapy, super manipulation techniques, kamikaze mind control, Steve persuasion, advanced human psychology 202, and then it goes to the conclusion. But we're going to start, because those of you who took notes from Dark Psychology 101, you're going to know what NLP is. You're going to know what CBT is. You should also know the difference between a narcissist, a psychopath, and a sociopath. Well, they didn't get into sociopath, but a sadist, excuse me. Narcissist, psychopath, and a sadist. So you can know the difference. You could be a narcissist, but it doesn't mean you're a psychopath. Okay? But you can be a psychopath and be a sadist. So yes, it's those two things. I think you can be a narcissist and be a psychopath, but you can't be, I think you can't be a narcissist. You can be a psychopath and be a narcissist, but you can't be a narcissist and a psychopath, right? So they broke that down. We got into neuro-linguistics programming. So this book right here is 202. So it's going to get into the advanced explanation of all of these things. But we're not getting into that right now, okay? These chapters right here is the introduction of advanced human psychology you need to know. So inside of this book, we got, like I said, psychological warfare, dark NLP, dark cognitive behavior therapy, super manipulation, kamikaze mind control, stealth persuasion, and human psychology. Also, we got into hypnosis in Dark Psychology 101. Then they got into the different forms of hypnosis, which they started off with sound and other forms of hypnosis, not so much of the hypnosis that someone puts you under and stuff like that, but just in another way. Yeah, we got into a ton of things in Dark Psychology 101. Again, this is a different author than the other. Like I said, I think this one is Neil Brighton. So we're going to go ahead and get this going. Just only the intro today. Get your notes ready.
Welcome to Audio Vision. Today we're presenting Dark Psychology 202, a compelling audiobook that delves into the most advanced secrets of psychological warfare, manipulation, and mind control. Whether you're curious about dark NLP, cognitive behavioral therapy, or stealth persuasion, this audiobook has it all. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Inception. Imagine if I divulged to you the ability to procure your desires in life. You might harbor skepticism, wouldn't you? Yet it holds true. The capability to attain your aspirations resides within you. One of the primary impediments obstructing your path is the influence of others, correct? Hence, within the contents of this manuscript, I shall elucidate the art of subverting and circumventing individuals through the realm of dark psychology. The term dark tends to repel individuals, often intertwined with malevolence. While the methodologies delineated in this compendium could indeed be wielded for nefarious purposes, inherently they do not embody wickedness. The moral compass of their application rests solely on your discretion. Enclosed within these pages are arcane revelations that can empower you to exert dominance over anyone you choose. These methodologies are infallible and wield immense potency. Upon embracing these techniques, you shall witness swift and triumphant outcomes. Upon mastering these techniques, you shall wield substantial influence over the psyche of others. Once you gain entry into their minds, you shall possess the ability to manipulate their thoughts at will. Whether it involves persuading someone to believe your falsehoods, coercing compliance, or even inflicting psychological and emotional turmoil to emerge victorious in a psychological battle. This tome delves into profoundly intricate subjects. Proficiency is honed through practice, a crucial element in mastering these stratagems. It is imperative to execute these tactics with finesse to avert revealing your manipulative intentions overtly. The key to success in employing the skills expounded in this volume lies in maintaining a covert demeanor. For further enlightenment on dark psychology, perusing my acclaimed work, Dark Psychology 101, is recommended. Acquainting yourself with covert manipulation through Dark Psychology 101 before delving into these advanced tactics is advisable. However, at times, one must leap before looking, making it ideal to commence with the sophisticated tactics delineated herein. Initially, we shall unravel the enigmatic facets of human psychology, pivotal in comprehending the application of the methodologies encapsulated in this manuscript. A profound understanding of the intricacies of the human psyche is imperative for its manipulation. Mastery in psychology is a hallmark of a proficient manipulator. This compendium shall unveil the operational mechanisms of the human psyche and elucidate how basic human psychology can be leveraged to your advantage. Subsequently, we shall delve into the crux of the matter, elucidating strategies to vanquish adversaries. Psychological warfare, an ancient stratagem rooted in exploiting human psychology to dismantle foes, proves remarkably efficacious. Noteworthy is the legality of psychological warfare, offering a viable recourse compared to resorting to physical violence, which could culminate in legal repercussions. Furthermore, the discourse shall encompass dark NLP, an extension of NLP techniques tailored to elicit compliance for unsavory deeds or facilitate deception with ease. Given the proven efficacy of NLP, dark NLP emerges as a potent tool for orchestrating dark psychological maneuvers. CBT, denoting cognitive behavioral therapy, shall also be elucidated. Esteemed by therapists for its efficacy, dark CBT can be wielded to coerce behavioral modifications and manipulate thought processes against one's volition, sculpting individuals to conform to your desires. No comprehensive discourse on dark psychology would be complete without addressing the realms of manipulation and persuasion. Securing one's objectives in this realm is paramount. Despite encountering resistance, adept manipulation and persuasion can ensure a favorable outcome, compelling individuals to acquiesce. In instances where conventional methods falter, resorting to mind control becomes imperative when dealing with recalcitrant individuals. Employing kamikaze mind control proves instrumental in bending individuals to your will, molding them in accordance with your dictates. The art of deception poses a perennial challenge, with the primary pitfall being exposure. Unveiling a falsehood jeopardizes credibility and jeopardizes relationships. Equipping oneself with the skills to deceive even astute interrogators is paramount to evading detection while disseminating falsehoods. Additionally, mastering the art of covering one's tracks ensures impunity for one's actions. Fostering amicable relations is pivotal in navigating the intricacies of social dynamics. Employing an array of psychological stratagems and methodologies can engender affinity. Techniques encompassing seduction, fostering friendships, and cultivating trust shall be unveiled in Chapter 9. Concluding our discourse, we shall expound on the art of constructing a facade. The essence of dark psychology lies in discretion and subtlety. Thus, the final chapter is dedicated to imparting the art of crafting a facade that garners favor while concealing one's true intentions. Are you prepared to embark on this odyssey? Upon traversing the contents of this compendium, you shall emerge as a savant in Dark Psychology 202. Armed with profound insights into human psychology and adeptness in manipulating individuals to seize control of their minds, the power vested in this knowledge is yours to wield at your discretion. Chapter 1. Profound Insights into Advanced Human Psychology. In the preliminary stages, you delved into rudimentary human psychology, a fundamental cornerstone. However, the time has come to
Okay, so it jumped into chapter 1. I want to go back to chapter 1. I want to go back to the intro again. Okay? Said that, I guess it's the same author. It is recommended that you read Dark Psychology. I guess it don't matter who it belongs to because it didn't say the author. It suggests that you read Dark Psychology. Damn, this book came out last year. 101. Right? Now with Advanced Dark Psychology, not only are you so much getting into the mind of people, but you're learning how to go into your own dark psychology with knowing the mind of people. how to have a facade, which means how to be a great pretender, things like that. It said that chapter 9 will be mentioned is advanced human psychology tools for further exploration. It's a complex psychological concept, integrating knowledge from previous chapters for comprehensive understanding. That's what chapter 9 is about. I had put that in the which pretty much is advanced human psychology tool 2. All right. So I don't know if there's a 203 or whatever. I'm going to look that up. So it's already getting into chapter 1. So we're going to go ahead and listen to chapter 1. But honestly, I just want to get into the introduction. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the introduction and take notes because I just want to do that. I think the introduction is the most important chapter.
Welcome to Audio Vision. Today we're presenting Dark Psychology 202, a compelling audiobook that delves into the most advanced secrets of psychological warfare, manipulation, and mind control. Whether you're curious about dark NLP, cognitive behavioral therapy, or stealth persuasion, this audiobook has it all. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Inception. Imagine if I divulged to you the ability to procure your desires in life. You might harbor skepticism, wouldn't you? Yet it holds true. The capability to attain your aspirations resides within you. One of the primary impediments obstructing your path is the influence of others, correct? Hence, within the contents of this manuscript, I shall elucidate the art of subverting and circumventing individuals through the realm of dark psychology. The term dark tends to repel individuals, often intertwined with malevolence. While the methodologies delineated in this compendium could indeed be wielded for nefarious purposes, inherently they do not embody wickedness. The moral compass of their application rests solely on your discretion. Enclosed within these pages are arcane revelations that can empower you to exert dominance over anyone you choose. These methodologies are infallible and wield immense potency. Upon embracing these techniques,
what's really smart about the way this is done is he starts the chapter with she ripped that up. She didn't see that. He starts the chapter with pretty much saying, like, you want to attain anything that you desire. You want a life of anything that you desire. But what's getting your way of obtaining what it is that you want in life is but other people, correct? That's what, see how they sold that to you? Like, other people are in your way. Because this is a psychology book, right? Then it states that when you hear the word dark, people think of something malevolent. But then the book goes on to say something further. Let's go back again. Let's take it in pieces. Let's go.
Welcome to Audio Vision. Today we're presenting Dark Psychology 202, a compelling audiobook that delves into the most advanced secrets of psychological warfare, manipulation, and mind control. Whether you're
psychological warfare. Write that down. Which he would introduce. Manipulation. People getting in your way. And you having control of your mind with these people. These are the main 3 things that's presented in the introduction. Psychological warfare, manipulation, and mind control. Let's go.
You're curious about dark NLP, cognitive behavioral therapy, or stealth persuasion, this audiobook has it all. Don't forget, like,
if you're curious about NLP, CPT, and dark persuasion, which we learned the psychology, dark psychology 101. So therefore, if you want to get more advanced, honestly, you can just go get books on those things in each subject, right? But just showing that, hey, I'm going to teach you even more advanced techniques from what you learned before.
Share and subscribe for more insightful content. Inception. Imagine if I divulged to you the ability to procure your desires in life. You might harbor skepticism, wouldn't you? Yet it holds true. The capability to attain your aspirations resides within you. One of the primary impediments obstructing your path is the influence of others.
Yes.
Correct?
Correct.
Hence, within
the impediment of your path is the influence of others. You want to go and achieve something at work? Anybody play the Sims? The more up to date Sims, that you have a nuisance at work that's in the way of you getting that promotion. You try to get a job at work, you try to get advanced, you gotta move in silent like a motherfucker. People are trying to hate and get in the way. Too many people know what you're doing. It seems like it's hard for you to get to that job or that position, right? Or you feel like sometime you might get the victim removed, right? So this is saying to you, you need to understand that there's dark psychology placed upon you every fucking day, whether you realize it or not. And not once should you feel guilty for learning this and for doing this when there are people far more worse that do this shit every day.
the contents of this manuscript, I shall elucidate the art of subverting and circumventing individuals through the realm of dark psychology. The term dark tends to repel individuals, often intertwined with malevolence. While the methodologies delineated in this compendium could indeed be wielded for nefarious purposes, inherently they do not embody wickedness. The moral compass of their application rests solely on your discretion. Enclosed within these pages are arcane revelations that can empower you to exert dominance over anyone you choose. These methodologies are infallible and wield immense potency. Upon embracing these techniques, you shall witness swift and triumphant outcomes. Upon mastering these techniques, you shall wield substantial influence over the psyche of others.
Along these advanced techniques that you learn for yourself, you should wield over the psyches of others. Okay. Now let's think about that. You should wield over the psyche of others, meaning you should win in this psychological game. It's the same thing when 48 Laws of Power, when Robert Greene said, and if you listen to that Robert Greene interview, people give the take. Hope you understand that people do their dark psychology every single day, but you have a darkness that's in you. Because see, the way the laws of attraction goes is, well, if I attracted this kind of person in my life, that means that this is a reflection of what's inside of me and what's going on in me, because I am the universe.
Once you gain entry into their minds, you shall possess the ability to manipulate their thoughts at will. Whether it involves persuading someone to believe your falsehoods, coercing compliance, or even inflicting psychological and emotional turmoil to emerge victorious in a psychological battle. This tome delves into profoundly intricate subjects. Proficiency is honed through practice, a crucial element in mastering these stratagems. It is imperative to execute these tactics with finesse to avert revealing your manipulative intentions overtly. The key to success in employing the skills expounded in this volume lies in maintaining a covert demeanor. For further enlightenment on dark psychology, perusing my acclaimed work, Dark Psychology 101, is recommended. Acquainting yourself with covert manipulation through Dark Psychology 101 before delving into these advanced tactics is advisable. However, at times, one must leap before looking, making it ideal to commence with the sophisticated tactics delineated herein. Initially, we shall unravel the enigmatic facets of human psychology, pivotal in comprehending the application of the methodologies encapsulated in this manuscript. A profound understanding of the intricacies of the human psyche is imperative for its manipulation. Mastery in psychology is a hallmark of a proficient manipulator. This compendium shall unveil the operational mechanisms of the
Mastery is the hallmark of a proficient manipulator. You have people out here who have mastered their manipulation skills and tactics, and they are still practicing them. You got somebody who has got practice with talking to two people at the same time without them knowing, as young as middle school. continued the behavior on into high school and really into their adult life. But they got practice to do that when they were in middle school. So you have to now write down, what good manipulation tactic do you have? Do you have a manipulation tactic where you were good at lying? And how do you get away when someone catches your lie? What do you do when they kind of sense that you're a liar? How is your manipulation tactics? Who are your target people that you manipulate? I want you to write that down. Who are your target people that you manipulate? You write that down here too. So I want you to put, who are your target people? We in these capital goddamn letters, bro. I gotta cut that out. Proper sentences and shit. Who are your target people that you manipulate? And when you target certain people to manipulate, like, what is your little, like, because what is that manipulation tactic with you? How are you able to target these type of people? You can just put that down. You don't have to fill it out right now. Then I want you to flip it and say, who can easily manipulate you? Where do you easily get manipulated? And what I want you to do now is take who can easily manipulate you and who you easily manipulate. And I want you to see, is there any parallels to that? Is the people who manipulate you, how is their tactic of manipulation versus what kind of tactics of manipulation do you have? Do they have a tactic of manipulation that works on you that you don't know how to do, or that you've never done, or you don't, or maybe you can't do it? Okay. So I want you to look at that too. So look at yourself, who are your target manipulators, and who can easily manipulate you. Are you easily manipulated by family members? Are you easily manipulated by people who got some kind of money plan? Hey, yeah, it's just, here's a commercial about how you can make quick money. See what I'm saying? Are you manipulated like that? How are people who make these kind of commercials about money, or these things, or these schemes about money, why are you so easily manipulated? Right? Who are the people that you manipulate? What do you manipulate them with? You may find out that that's something you do. You may manipulate people with money. Is crying your weapon? Is anger your weapon? Is yelling your weapon? Is Darbo? When you flip things back on the person, is that your weapon? All right. I'm going to go ahead and play the audio. You don't have to get to it fully, but I want you to just at least write those questions down as you get into this introduction. Let's go.
Human psyche and elucidate how basic human psychology can be leveraged to your advantage. Subsequently, we shall delve into the crux of the matter, elucidating strategies to vanquish adversaries. Psychological warfare, an ancient stratagem rooted in exploiting human psychology to dismantle foes, proves remarkably efficacious.
Psychological warfare was used against their foes. Okay? This was a war tactic. That's why it's called psychological warfare. I spelled physiology warfare. What kind of psychological warfare do you use against your foes? Are you a person who ignores? That's a psychological warfare. Sometimes that works on people sometimes. Are you a person that ignores? Do you sit around and write down everything that they do? Do you clock them? See what I'm saying? Do you search for their weaknesses when it comes to your foe? What is your psychological warfare? How do you do it? If you were fighting a neighbor right now across the street, how would you fight that neighbor? Would you get cameras out and keep an eye on them? Would you go to the extreme as to follow them when they get in their car? What psychological warfares do you use? And what psychological warfares have been done upon you? And I'm going to tell you something in this life. Besides people outside in the street, I'm going to tell you the real place. Work. Work is the biggest place of dark psychology. I fucking promise you, y'all. Let's go.
Noteworthy is the legality of psychological warfare, offering a viable recourse compared to resorting to physical violence, which could culminate in legal repercussions. Furthermore, the discourse shall encompass dark NLP, an extension of NLP techniques tailored to elicit compliance for unsavory deeds or facilitate deception with ease. Given the proven
neuro-linguistic programming, Dr. Richard Bandler, Dr. Richard Bandler, write him down. He is the expert. He is the one who discovered NLP, which is all dark. There's a whole playlist with him that you can watch that he goes into his whole research with that. So if you want to get into dark NLP, I suggest you go ahead and get some books on that.
Proven efficacy of NLP, dark NLP emerges as a potent tool for orchestrating dark psychological maneuvers. CBT, denoting cognitive behavioral therapy, shall also be elucidated. Esteemed by therapists for its efficacy, dark CBT can be wielded to coerce behavioral modifications and manipulate thought processes against one's volition, sculpting individuals to conform to your desires. No comprehensive discourse on dark psychology would be complete without addressing the realms of manipulation and persuasion. Securing one's objectives in this realm is paramount. Despite encountering resistance, adept manipulation and persuasion can ensure a favorable outcome, compelling individuals to acquiesce. In instances where conventional methods falter, resorting to mind control becomes imperative when dealing with recalcitrant individuals. Employing kamikaze mind control proves instrumental in bending individuals to your will, molding them in accordance with your dictates. The art of deception poses a perennial challenge, with the primary pitfall being exposure. Unveiling a falsehood jeopardizes credibility and jeopardizes relationships. Equipping oneself with the skills to deceive even astute interrogators is paramount to evading detection while disseminating falsehoods. Additionally, mastering the art of covering one's tracks ensures impunity for one's actions. Fostering amicable relations is pivotal in navigating the intricacies of social dynamics. Employing an array of psychological stratagems and methodologies can engender affinity. Techniques encompassing seduction, fostering friendships, and cultivating trust shall be unveiled in Chapter 9. Concluding our discourse, we shall expound on the art of constructing a facade. The essence of dark psychology lies in discretion and subtlety. Thus,
constructing a facade. Write that down. Constructing a facade. How the fuck do you spell facade? Anybody know how to spell facade? If I didn't spell that right, I might have spelled it right. No. It might be S. Let me see. They call facade a fake building. Okay. I cannot spell facade for nothing, y'all. The face of a building. Sorry. Okay. So if you spell it facade, if you were to blow up the character, you'll see what resembles the number 5 with the top bar broken off and remainder hanging under the letter C. Oh shit, we called it the little. Okay, no. The meaning of facade is the front of a building. Any faithful building give a special architecture treatment. How to use facade in a sentence. Okay, maybe I'm spelling it right. Maybe I'm spelling it right, y'all. I'm trying to. If I spelled it wrong, correct me. Constructing a facade. Hold on, I'm gonna go back again because I missed the sentence because I got caught up with the damn word. How do I go back in 10 seconds?
The final chapter.
Okay, let's go. Go back a little bit. Let's go.
Fostering friendships, and cultivating trust shall be unveiled in Chapter 9. Concluding our discourse, we shall expound on the art of constructing a facade. The essence of dark psychology lies in discretion and subtlety. Thus, the final chapter is dedicated to imparting the art of crafting a facade that garners favor while concealing one's true intentions. Are you prepared to embark on this odyssey? Upon traversing the contents of this compendium, you shall emerge as a...
Now he's telling you how to build this character, how to construct or how to craft a facade. See, two things. Because crafting should be home, and home means to sharpen your craft. This is why it's called Bad Bitch Craft Radio. V314, right? Because crafting is to be honed. You can construct this facade, meaning you can build this facade. You can practice this facade when you walk outside in the mirror, through your reading in your books, through your walk, through your talk. Meaning, when you go into certain spaces, there's a certain character, there's a certain role playing that you are going to play through dark psychology versus when someone sees you. Why is this important for me to teach you all? Not just for myself, but for you. Because this still goes into the Black woman's guide. The Black woman has been duped by trying to be good, nice, and honest. And when she is a very mean character, everybody, she's a bitch, she's this and that, or everybody tries to pull her away from going into that dark space. Everybody does this to the Black woman. Always the Black woman. Why is that? Why is it when you are in your dark feminine energy? Why is it when you go into your darkness? Why do you yourself always have to show things in light? Because if you're going to sit here and talk to me about dark feminine wisdom, but I see you in a picture all glowing up, that's not dark feminine. And you're smiling and shit, that's not dark feminine energy. Because also I find that Black women, they do that, but then they also talk about the sexual energy, this and that, and their voices sound happy and this and that. I think that that's a problem. I feel also Black women need to understand the construction of a facade that is in her face when she goes out here and date and she talks to people. Why she goes out there, she dates someone and she be like, but this person was this way, but then they showed a whole nother face when I did this or when this happened. No male that has ever been in my life ever not shown another face. They shown more of what they are that they showed me from the beginning. No male in my life has ever showed me another face. They showed me more of what they are than what the fuck they shown in the beginning. No woman that has been in my life has shown another face. They show more of what they are than what they shown in the beginning. Why? Because I have always, my intuition always told me something wasn't right with that motherfucker. Whoever that motherfucker may be, that does not matter the goddamn gender. Now, moving forward. So, this is a very intricate part for the Black woman's guide to understand, so that you can have a face that you pretend with, so that you can be in your space, right? And practice this shit for yourself. See what happens when you go out here and you deal with males or you deal with people and you see how they respond to your dark psychology.
Savant in Dark Psychology 202. Armed with profound insights into human psychology and adeptness in manipulating individuals to seize control of their minds, the power vested in this knowledge is yours to wield at your discretion. Chapter 1. Profound Insights into Advanced Human Psychology. In the preliminary stages, you delved into rudimentary human psychology, a fundamental cornerstone. However, the time has come to unravel the intricate layers of psychology that underpin the efficacy of the methodologies expounded in this treatise. A profound comprehension of the inner machinations of the human psyche is imperative to navigate the realm of dark psychology, particularly the sophisticated techniques delineated in 202. Understanding human motivation, the crux of manipulation and persuasion, pivotal themes within this discourse, necessitates a profound understanding of human motivation. Unraveling the essence of what truly motivates individuals equips you with the acumen to engender a sense of motivation conducive to achieving your objectives. Motivating individuals to align with your desires forms the bedrock.
Because Black woman, you need to get into your dark feminine energy and start manifesting things and using things in the way that you want it. There are already people who know how to do this, but at the same time, they're not really that good. Like, they're not, okay. What I'm saying is, let me not say they're not good, because I'm not here to say what nobody is, right? You have people who know how to use people. This is why I told you, if you deal with anybody who has multiple children by multiple people, that's a user. Anybody you deal with who constantly talks about how used they are, they themselves are users. Remember, we talked about that at the top of the Black Woman Guide segment, right? And I'm going to make a playlist, more than likely probably today. Also, I want to also note from just the notes that we had before on top of these notes, dark psychology is what's going on right now with the DEI situation. There's a lot of dark psychology and a lot of gaslighting, because no matter how much we want to say, or anybody wants to go out here and say, not we, meaning y'all want to say, that DEI was for white women and they're losing their jobs and da 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 da. At the end of the day, they are taking away these new leaders right now. I'm talking about. Not only are they taking away Black history, but they're taking away women's history too. See what I'm saying? And we have to get into the dark psychology of how the Black woman has been betrayed 92% by everybody. And yet we still have these Black males going on talking and talking and talking. And it's like, how do y'all even trust them? How do you not know if these males that are around you have voted for Trump too? So the Black woman has a great deep brainwashing that comes with her, with the Black male. Okay? And it's time for her to get out and break out of that shit.
Of manipulation and persuasion. While the detailed exploration of manipulation and persuasion awaits in subsequent chapters, elucidating the underlying principles is paramount. What instigates individuals to act? How can this knowledge be harnessed to serve your ulterior motives? Motivation seldom stems from a singular impetus, but rather a confluence of factors that impel individuals towards action. To motivate someone, you must render the action enticing, mitigating perceived discomfort or inconvenience to ensure the individual does not perceive the task as burdensome. At its essence, motivating an individual entails showcasing the benefits of the action while simplifying the task. Even when soliciting significant actions, the art lies in portraying them as trivial, devoid of substantial inconvenience. The task must exude a sense of pleasure or benefit to the individual. The philosophy of rewards. Motivation hinges on the innate human inclination towards seeking rewards for their endeavors. Individuals are disinclined to engage in tasks devoid of any form of recompense. The pursuit of rewards, be it tangible or intangible, propels individuals to invest their time, energy, and effort.
My dark psychology is awareness. You understand? My little tack of dark psychology is, let's say, oh, I know your schedule. I see you all the time. I can remember details of people. I can remember their shoes. I can remember how they did their hair that day. I can remember outfits, right? I can remember times. I could be like, oh yeah, at 4:20, you always walk through here. See what I'm saying? That's my dark psychology. I didn't think that, but that's my dark psychology. Oh yeah, I know your schedule. Oh, I see you all the time. See what I'm saying? Because that's kind of, it's like a way of showing, yeah, I put on my headphones. Yeah, I be in my own world, but I'll be paying attention. See, so, note things about yourself. Note little things that you do. You may not realize that that is your dark psychology.
This intrinsic drive is exemplified in Ivan Pavlov's seminal work with dogs in the 1890s, affirming the
Study the Pavlov study of the dog and what they did to this dog. Every psychology class you ever taken always talks about the Pavlov experiment with the dog and the bell and the noise. This is all equivalent to PTSD. This is all equivalent to your own life and things that you may do. Who is the one that can ring a bell and you're right there? Who is the one that can fake cry or can cry and you're right there? Who's the one that can make you be right there? Who's the one in your life that is right there for you no matter what? When you cry, when you sigh, when you're upset, when you feel some type of way, they have a loyalty to you. You have to write that down. And also study that.
reward theory. Pavlovian conditioning, a cornerstone of contemporary psychology, shed light on the motivational dynamics of animals, including humans. The dogs in Pavlov's experiments exhibited salivation in anticipation of food upon his entry, illustrating the association formed between him and the reward. This conditioning, replicated in subsequent studies with rats and humans, underscores the efficacy of rewards in eliciting desired actions. A reward serves as a catalyst for action, often triggering unintentional or unconditioned responses, a concept pivotal in covertly motivating individuals. Leveraging this conditioning enables you to essentially train individuals to comply with your wishes. Returning to the realm of motivation, offering a reward is imperative to motivate individuals effectively. The reward must align with their desires or needs, instilling a fervor to strive towards it. To maintain a covert approach, conditioning can be employed, subtly paving the way for individuals to attain their desires by fulfilling your requests. Rather than overtly offering desired rewards, the art lies in subtly guiding individuals to perceive that their actions will culminate in the fulfillment of their desires. The calibration of rewards is crucial, correlating with the perceived effort an individual anticipates investing in a task. Matching the magnitude of the reward to the task at hand is essential, ensuring a proportional exchange. Engaging in negotiations to ascertain a mutually agreeable reward fosters cooperation. For a more clandestine approach, astute observation to discern an individual's true desires is recommended. Illustrative scenarios. Consider an individual in your professional milieu yearning for acceptance and camaraderie. Observing his persistent endeavors to garner approval and affection, evident in his eagerness to engage in conversations and nervous laughter, despite his current isolation, presents an opportunity for motivation. By extending the hand of friendship and implying that compliance with your wishes will facilitate inclusion, you can orchestrate a scenario where fulfilling your requests leads to social acceptance and admiration. Reinforcing his actions with affirmations of friendship and integrating him into social circles will engender a sense of reward, motivating him to align with your objectives.
Do you have any Pavlov conditioning in your life? Do you seek rewards? Do you seek validation? Do you jump up and down from these things that you get? One thing I'll be teaching about is don't accept cheap gifts. Cheap gifts is food. Cheap gifts is a little bit of money here and there. Cheap gifts is giving you a car ride, things like that, boot chakra shit. We're going to get into that a little bit further. So take note of things that you do in the form of this type of manipulation, or someone write their name down who has given you this kind of Pavlov conditioning in your life. Now, it's okay. Family is not exempt from this, okay? But we know how family can be, because family has the tightest hold on many of us. So if you want to write that down, it's fine. But I really want you to write honestly, who's your Pavlovian conditioning in your world? Is it your relationship? Can you admit that to yourself? Is it a certain manager at your job that rewards you, that you look for their validation for the work that you do, and you look at that, okay?
In another scenario, envision a teenage daughter fixated on external validation and admiration, yet averse to household chores. Rather than issuing directives that yield little motivation, a strategic approach involves promising a shopping spree for coveted attire in exchange for meticulous completion of household chores. Aligning the desired outcome with her aspirations ensures a heightened motivation to surpass expectations, driven by the allure of social validation. Key revelations. Contrary to conventional belief, extravagant rewards are not always requisite to motivate individuals. The currency of acceptance, affection, and validation holds substantial value for most individuals. Offering approval and praise serves as a potent reward, fostering a sense of validation and acceptance. Social acceptance emerges as a pivotal component of the reward system, particularly effective for individuals lacking popularity or confidence. Furthermore, individuals are inherently driven to evade negative emotions such as guilt or shame. Leveraging guilt as a motivational tool can compel individuals to act to avert negative emotions. By highlighting the repercussions of their inaction or offering a pathway to redemption for past transgressions, individuals can be galvanized into action. The utilization of guilt as a motivational lever can instigate compliance by evoking a desire to assuage negative emotions. Conditioning as a tool. Harnessing the power of conditioning enables you to mold individuals to conform to your desires. By instilling an unconditioned response, akin to Pavlovian conditioning, you can forge an association between yourself and a reward. The mere anticipation of the reward, rooted in past associations, suffices to motivate individuals, underscoring the potency of conditioning in eliciting desired actions. Pavlov's experiments with dogs elucidated that the mere sight of the lab assistant, who was not the bearer of food, elicited salivation due to the established association. The dog's response to Pavlov, irrespective of the presence of food, further exemplified the conditioning effect. Employing stimuli in close temporal proximity aids in conditioning individuals, fostering associations that motivate desired actions. Reward conditioning and autopilot responses. Initiating a robust reward system can yield profound results in conditioning individuals to associate you with positive outcomes. By consistently rewarding individuals for their actions, you establish a pleasant association that motivates them to comply with your wishes, even in the absence of tangible rewards. This strategy aligns with the objective of fostering friendships and garnering favor to facilitate the attainment of your objectives. Individuals who harbor positive sentiments towards you are inclined to engage in actions that please you, driven by the desire to maintain the positive association and secure your continued presence in their lives. Consider a scenario where your office team lacks motivation. By incentivizing them with a pizza party upon meeting deadlines or sales targets, you instill an expectation of reward. While the pizza party need not be a constant occurrence, the mere prospect of the reward motivates individuals to strive towards their goals, perpetuating their diligence. Periodically reinforcing this conditioning with intermittent rewards sustains their motivation and commitment. Exploiting conditioning for covert influence. Building upon the example of the previously ostracized individual in the office, your act of befriending him and integrating him into the social fabric of the workplace engenders a sense of warmth and camaraderie. This positive association prompts him to value your presence, viewing you as a source of acceptance and inclusion. Consequently, he becomes reliant on your companionship, attributing his newfound social standing to your influence. This dynamic
This right here is a tricky one.
Transforms him into a willing accomplice, motivated to fulfill your requests to maintain the positive association and sense of belonging you have cultivated. Subtle conditioning techniques. Conditioning individuals through subtle means can yield profound results in shaping their behaviors. By associating pleasurable experiences with specific actions, you can motivate individuals to engage in desired behaviors without overt coercion. For instance, rewarding a child with ice cream for achieving academic success establishes a positive correlation between academic performance and indulgence, fostering a drive to excel academically to reap the rewards. Similarly, leveraging intimate rewards such as enhanced intimacy in relationships can incentivize desired behaviors, perpetuating a cycle of positive reinforcement. Becoming a neutral stimulus for desired responses. Harnessing the principles of Pavlovian conditioning, you can transform yourself into a neutral stimulus that elicits desired responses from individuals. By creating associations between yourself and favorable outcomes, individuals are conditioned to respond positively to your presence, even in the absence of explicit rewards. Cultivating a powerful association between yourself and desirable outcomes fosters a sense of positivity and motivation in individuals, compelling them to align with your wishes. Leveraging psychological biases for influence.
Everybody is going to use you. Everybody has an intention with you. And I need you to understand, as a loner, as a quiet person, you become everybody's target. I know that sounds fucked up in this world, but as a loner, as a quiet person, you become everybody's target. But you have to know, you have to watch and pay attention to prison movies, right? Pay attention to those. That's the best dark psychology study you can ever, like Oz and shit like that. Oz is really dark. It's a lot of essay and Oz, so I'll give you a trigger warning. But any prison movie, you can pick any of them. You can pick fucking Orange is the New Black. That's a little lighter, right? It gets darker after season 5. You're going to find that the person who talks to everybody in the room that nobody knows is talking to everybody in the room is the most quiet, most aloof, but they still survive because they still have connections. They still talk to everybody. And if shit gets crazy, they know who to talk to do what they need to do. That's how you have to move at work. Okay. Some of you, I know you chatty, you be at your work for a long time. You're eventually going to be chatty because work low key becomes this kind of family setting, right? Whether you want to have it that way or not, but that's what it's like. So you still have to be wise enough to know how to navigate in that setting. When you go outside and someone is having a conversation with you, casual conversations are casualties. Write that down. Casual conversation can be casualties. So always look at people sideways. Don't make it obvious that you are, depending who you are. I'm a little mean. I am mean. I tell you that all the time. Don't make it obvious that that's what you're doing. But at the same time, never trust no one. Everybody is using you as their dark psychological test subject.
Exploiting cognitive biases such as confirmation bias can be instrumental in shaping individuals' beliefs and behaviors to align with your objectives. By reinforcing existing beliefs or prejudices through selective presentation of evidence, you can manipulate individuals' perceptions and elicit desired responses.
Yes.
Similarly, capitalizing on biases like self-serving bias and modesty bias enables you to influence individuals' self-perceptions and motivations, fostering compliance and control through strategic manipulation of their cognitive frameworks. Harnessing the power of competition and social dynamics. Recognizing the inherent competitive nature of individuals, you can leverage envy and competition to motivate individuals to strive for desired outcomes. By inciting jealousy and fostering a sense of competition, you can compel individuals to pursue goals and objectives with heightened fervor. Additionally, understanding attribution error and its impact on individual self-perceptions allows you to exploit this bias to manipulate their beliefs and behaviors, fostering compliance and control through strategic influence. Embracing the principle of liking for influence. The principle of liking, derived from Cialdini's principles of influence, underscores the significance of social approval and popularity in garnering influence over others. By cultivating a likable persona and fostering positive social interactions, you can engender respect, favor, and trust among peers. Leveraging social dynamics and the perception of popularity can amplify your influence, enabling you to shape trends, influence behaviors, and garner widespread support for your ideas and initiatives.
What happened? How was it that I was in good with my manager? Because I don't play. When I take days off, because the goal this year is no days off, okay? That's the goal. No points, no days off. I don't care how sick I am, no days off, right? My thing is, how was this manager able to turn on me so? Because of her own child. You see? Whatever happened with that child, that's what happened. But what really happened is someone influenced this idea of me. Now, I have noticed that it was a major change when I got into it with that elder woman. You see what I'm saying? So I pay attention deeply. And I want you to pay attention deep as well as I do. So however it was, the child already was showing some kind of change towards me. Maybe I didn't pay attention that there was a change with this person, right? But then I realized when that situation went down, that's when it got worse. You see what I'm saying? But I also I want you to still put your mind, man. Shit, it could be the person under my nose. You see what I'm saying? You have to always look at it. You have to do your dark psychology. Always. No one can be trusted. Even the person that looks like you trust them, you don't trust them. You understand?
Understanding what matters to individuals. Individuals hold certain values and beliefs dear to their hearts, which when threatened, evoke strong defensive reactions. Identifying what individuals are deeply passionate about can grant you significant leverage over them. Recognizing the limits of individuals and respecting their boundaries is crucial in utilizing dark psychology effectively. Pushing individuals beyond their limits risks alienating them and undermining cooperation. Gradually eroding individuals' self-esteem and confidence can pave the way for exerting greater influence over time, but initial caution is paramount to avoid resistance. While most individuals can be broken down over time through sustained emotional abuse and manipulation, there exists a core of self-esteem that remains resilient to erosion. Attempting to obliterate an individual's ego entirely is not only ethically questionable but also counterproductive, potentially leading to adverse outcomes such as alienation or even triggering violent responses. Employing control tactics with restraint is advisable to avoid detrimental consequences.
That son is low-key looking to pick a fight with me. Okay? Low-key. So my tactic is to avoid them. When I see them, I go the other way. I don't talk to them. You understand? I look at all the people that they're cool with. I don't talk to the people that they're cool with. You see what I'm saying? The same energy that the mother gives me, I give that shit right back. When you see me, you turn the other way. When I see you, I turn the other way. When I mirror, I'm going to mirror the energy, right? Because I'm on a mission and I got shit to do and I'm working for something. So I'm not going to let this petty war get to me. But at the same time, sometimes those little petty wars, sometimes you have to use your dark psychology in order to be safe, to protect yourself. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not going to get deep into it. That's a inside the temple type of conversation. But I just want to just give you guys an example.
Identifying core values and identity markers. Understanding what individuals hold dear, whether it be their families, personal achievements, or prized possessions, provides valuable insights into their identities. People are fiercely protective of the things they value, as these elements form integral components of their self-concept. Leveraging this knowledge as a potent weapon enables you to influence individuals and negotiate effectively to achieve your objectives. Individuals who lack confidence, a strong sense of identity, or significant attachments are often more susceptible to manipulation due to their vulnerability and lack of assertiveness. Detecting low.
Did you catch what he said? Individuals who are like
This knowledge as a potent weapon enables you to influence individuals and negotiate effectively to achieve your objectives. Individuals who lack confidence.
People who lack confidence, write that down. Write that down. These are the individuals who become number one targets. People who lack confidence. Excuse the spelling.
A strong sense of identity.
I guess he's still using the word lack. No. I guess people who have a strong sense. Okay. All right, one more.
Or significant attachments are often more susceptible to
And significant attachments. Now this right here, this is the master manipulator's playground. Significant attachments. If they know who you love, baby, that's who they gonna break you with. That's who they gonna seduce. That's who they gonna fuck. Okay?
manipulation due to their vulnerability and lack of assertiveness.
Vulnerability. I'm typing with one word hand, by the way. Due to vulnerability and lack of assertiveness. Okay? So, write that down too. Strong lack of confidence. Strong sense of identity. Significant attachments. Put a goddamn star next to that one. Vulnerability. Lack of assertiveness. Due to vulnerability and lack of assertiveness. Lack of confidence is their vulnerability. Strong sense of identity is their vulnerability. See how these things work? Soul sense of identity is a vulnerability. Significant attachment is a vulnerability. Vulnerabilities.
Detecting low confidence and vulnerability. Individuals with low confidence exhibit telltale signs such as self-destructive behaviors, avoidance of compliments, and social awkwardness. Their lack of conviction in their...
This is what I present myself to be. I wouldn't say I'm socially awkward anymore, but I can show some social awkwardness. So you have to be truthful about what is the role that you look like. Don't really want to be helped. Don't really want to ask nobody for things, but you ask them anyway. You see, you have to pay attention. What is your dark psychology? What is the role that you play? Okay? What is it about you? What is your constructed, what is the word? Your constructed facade. What is the constructed facade that you have? Okay? That people see on the outside and think that you are. Right? Just write the question down. You don't have to fill it out now, but just put it to the side.
Their words, coupled with discomfort in receiving praise, reflects their internal struggles and insecurities. Observe.
I never picked up that one. Sometimes people, you can give them a compliment and they can take it as something negative. They take it as criticism. Their body responds to it. And you kind of feel uncomfortable for saying it to them. I never thought about that.
Observing their posture, eye contact, and overall demeanor can provide valuable insights into their confidence levels. Leveraging their vulnerabilities and insecurities can facilitate manipulation and control, as individuals with low self-esteem are more likely to acquiesce to external influence. Harnessing social connections and authority. Recognizing the significance of social connections in shaping individuals' self-acceptance and identity underscores the power of social.
Person, who is the person at work that you talk to? Who do they talk to? Who's the most popular person at work? Who's the most lovable person at work? You know who the answer is going to be? It's always the people who are married. It's always the people who are, I don't give a damn if they're married to the same gender. Something about people who are married are the most popular people at work. And especially if they work together or their partner comes to pick them up at work. Write that down.
Social influence. By becoming an influential figure in someone's life and leveraging social approval, you can shape their self-image and beliefs. Establishing authority through assertiveness and confidence enables you to command respect and obedience, compelling individuals to comply with your directives. The Milgram experiment serves as a stark reminder of the extent to which individuals will obey authority figures, highlighting the potency of authority in influencing behavior. Utilizing deception and subconscious manifestations. Deception, ingrained in human nature from an early age, serves as a defense mechanism to safeguard one's image and relationships. Leveraging dishonesty strategically can preserve personal freedom and relationships while shaping perceptions to align with your objectives. Understanding the subconscious mind and its manifestations in behavior, gestures, and verbal cues provides valuable insights into individuals' deep-seated thoughts and instincts. Uncovering repressed memories and unresolved issues can serve as potent triggers for manipulation and control, enabling you to exploit vulnerabilities and exert influence. Employing subliminal mind tricks and false memories.
Anybody who's been in your family house can manipulate you the worst. Anybody who's been close to anywhere around your family could manipulate you the worst. Anybody who knows your family, that you got on your paper right now, put a star, can manipulate you the worst. If you got an enemy family member, I'm sorry for you. I really am sorry for you, because that's the worst enemy to have right there, is a goddamn enemy family member. Do you have one? You need to write that motherfucker down. Some family members will fight you behind the curtain. Okay? Have it out with you behind the curtain, but will never fight you publicly. I'm that family member. I will fight you behind the curtains as a family member, but I will never fight you publicly, because I will never let the doors be open for anyone to do anything to my family. That's a little bit of the loyalty I at least have to the family, that I don't fight them publicly.
Advertising and suggestion can influence individuals' thoughts and behaviors without their conscious awareness. Planting ideas and triggering associations through subliminal cues can shape perceptions and influence decision-making subtly. Leveraging the power.
And subconsciously, that bestie that you got that knows you closely, you may fear them. You may fear what they may say. You may fear what they will tell. Write that shit down. And you're going to have to do some dark psychology around that. You might have to do a little seduction, persuasion, a little finessing with that person. I mean, you got to be honest.
Power of suggestion to implant false memories can disrupt individuals' sense of identity and emotional well-being, enabling you to exert control and manipulate outcomes covertly. Understanding the intricacies of the subconscious mind and employing subliminal techniques can yield significant influence over individuals, shaping their beliefs and actions to align with your objectives. Chapter 2. Strategic Psychological Warfare and Overpowering Your Adversary. Psychological warfare, a potent tool throughout history, offers a formidable means to dismantle adversaries without resorting to physical violence. By mastering psychological tactics, individuals can effectively neutralize threats, gain dominance, and resolve conflicts in their favor. This chapter delves into the intricate strategies and methods of psychological warfare, emphasizing the importance of a calculated approach to achieve desired outcomes. Harnessing psychological warfare for strategic victory. Psychological warfare, while often associated with malevolent intentions, can also serve as a strategic tool to navigate personal conflicts and overcome challenges. By leveraging psychological tactics, individuals can outmaneuver adversaries, secure respect, and avert physical altercations. The art of psychological warfare empowers individuals to assert control, resolve conflicts, and emerge victorious without resorting to overt aggression or violence, cultivating a winning mindset for success.
Solve conflicts. Okay? The goal is to teach you how to solve conflicts. If you got anything going on in your life right now, utilize these notes, utilize this book, utilize that link to call in, to talk, to ask questions. Utilize all of these dark psychology books, the NPLs, the CBTs, all of this stuff. Utilize it. Utilize it even if you are in therapy yourself, to even study your therapist. Okay? I promise you it works.
Central to the efficacy of psychological warfare is the cultivation of a winning mindset. Believing in one's ability to triumph and deserving of success forms the foundation for effective psychological.
You have to believe. I'm going to rewind that back a little bit. You have to believe that you are a master manipulator. Okay? I need you to put that down. Give yourself a mantra. You are a master. I am a master manipulator. I'm a master at dark psychology. I am mastering dark psychology. You can put ing at the end because you are getting to that. I am honing my craft in dark psychology. There's enough people in this world to play this game with.
Secure respect and avert physical altercations. The art of psychological warfare empowers individuals to assert control, resolve conflicts, and emerge victorious without resorting to overt aggression or violence, cultivating a winning mindset for success. Central to the efficacy of psychological warfare is the cultivation of a winning mindset. Believing in one's ability to triumph and deserving of success forms the foundation for effective psychological manipulation. Embracing a ruthless approach devoid of remorse or hesitation is essential to achieving desired outcomes. Doubt and insecurities only serve to undermine confidence and impede progress, necessitating a steadfast commitment to success and unwavering self-belief. Strategic targeting and goal alignment. A critical aspect of psychological warfare involves precise targeting and goal alignment. Identifying key vulnerabilities such as the mind, peace, reputation, and idols enables individuals to exploit weaknesses and exert influence over adversaries. By disrupting peace, tarnishing reputations, and dismantling cherished beliefs, individuals can destabilize adversaries and compel compliance. Strategic targeting of vulnerabilities ensures maximum impact and facilitates the attainment of desired objectives. Leveraging blackmail and discrediting tactics. Blackmail emerges as a potent tool in psychological warfare, offering individuals leverage through the revelation of secrets. Exploiting an adversary's vulnerabilities and compelling compliance through the threat of exposure can yield significant power. Discrediting tactics, whether through the dissemination of damaging information or undermining an individual's reputation, can effectively weaken adversaries and erode their credibility. By leveraging secrets and exploiting vulnerabilities, individuals can exert control and manipulate outcomes to their advantage. Turning social dynamics and authority to your advantage. Understanding the significance of social connections and authority enables individuals to wield
I know I usually don't talk about my work environment, but I want to mention this because I take notes on this. There's a significant superior. I have to be careful with words too, but they are superior to me, right? Who is very good at getting to me emotionally, right? I mean, they got to me emotionally to the point they made me almost want to cry. And they felt so bad about it. They was like, did I hurt your feelings? Did I say something wrong? I was like, no, I'm good. I got tough skin. But even though I could have used my tears as a weapon, like, yes, you hurt my feelings. I worked so hard. I could have been vulnerable in that moment, or I could have played it cool. Because even when they criticize me for my work or anything that I do respond to them honestly. Like, no, it's just about perfectionism, and then I was attacking that person who don't like me. Well, they're not doing it right. You see, they're not doing the job right. They keep messing it up. And they was like, well, it doesn't look messed up to me. I'm like, well, look what they're doing. Okay, I'll fix it. You see? So now I can use that person to attack that person who's coming for me. You see how the game go? So you have to play puppet strings. You have to play it. There's one person at work. Okay? I don't know where she's from. I have a feeling she's probably like a Hispanic Caribbean. And energetically, I sense that she watches me. I sense that she's always got her eye on me or something. She's trying to figure something out about me. I don't know what. So I kind of stay out of her way. I kind of nod, whatever. But most of the time, I stay out of her way because I can kind of peep that about her. But even when I notice that, I'm learning, how do I manipulate? What is the persuasion? What is the mind game that I can play with someone like this? Let me go ahead and give a disclaimer because I need to do that for this whole show. This is dark psychology segments. This is for you to learn the art history of manipulation, because this is a branch off from the Black Woman's Guide. The Black Woman's Guide is going to continue until I want to continue into something else. Okay? Now, this is something I started this year and I will continue it. I really like it. I really appreciate it. Shit, this motherfucker may turn into a goddamn book. I don't give a fuck if you listen to me and copy it and turn it into a book. I'm still going to turn it into a book if I want to turn it into a book, so it don't fucking matter, okay? Another thing, if you have a problem with manipulation, dark psychology, manipulating, being conniving, using your narcissism to hurt people, not to hurt people, or to play the game of life and be 10 steps, a million steps ahead of somebody, you can just exit. You can exit, okay? I don't got time. I do not care. If you are religious and you like to be in the light and all that shit, take your light bright ass on and out my fucking show. And I mean that. This is not the time for that. You stupid. You stupid, you nice, and that's why life is the way that it is for your stupid ass, okay?
Influence and shape perceptions effectively. By positioning oneself as an authority figure and leveraging social approval, individuals can shape beliefs and behaviors to align with their objectives. The Milgram experiment underscores the power of authority in influencing behavior, highlighting the potency of authoritative influence in psychological warfare. By leveraging social dynamics and authority, individuals can assert control and manipulate outcomes to achieve strategic objectives. Utilizing deception and subconscious manifestations. Deception, ingrained in human nature, serves as a strategic defense mechanism to preserve personal freedom and relationships. Leveraging dishonesty strategically can shape perceptions and influence decision-making covertly. Understanding the manifestations of the subconscious mind in behavior, gestures, and verbal cues provides valuable insights into individuals' deep-seated thoughts and instincts. Uncovering repressed memories and unresolved issues can serve as potent triggers for manipulation and control, enabling individuals to exploit vulnerabilities and exert influence. Employing subliminal mind tricks and false memories. Subliminal advertising and suggestion offer covert means of influencing individuals' thoughts and behaviors without their conscious awareness. Planting ideas and triggering associations through subliminal cues can shape perceptions and influence decision-making subtly. Leveraging the power of suggestion to implant false memories can disrupt individuals' sense of identity and emotional well-being, enabling individuals to exert control and manipulate outcomes covertly. Understanding the intricacies of the subconscious mind and employing subliminal techniques can yield significant influence over individuals, shaping their beliefs and actions to align with strategic objectives. Chapter 3. Unveiling the intricacies of dark NLP. Neurolinguistic programming, NLP, serves as a powerful tool for communication and persuasion.
I need you to pay attention to this. I believe NLP is something utilized and taught low-key in business, anything financially, anything in the work world, anything with management, okay? I really do. I believe NLP is utilized very strong in the social media world as well, especially when they have these people that they put out there and stuff like that for everybody. I also encourage you to go to Dr. Richard Bandler. He might mention him. So we're on chapter 3 now. We're going to get into it just a little bit before I head out.
Enabling individuals to enhance various aspects of their lives. However, delving into the realm of dark NLP takes these techniques to a more manipulative and controlling level. This chapter explores the depths of dark NLP, offering insights into how to wield this dark art to gain power and influence over others. Dark NLP transcends traditional NLP practices, providing a potent means to shape behaviors, thoughts, and emotions for personal gain. Understanding the essence of dark NLP. Dark NLP represents a sophisticated extension of traditional NLP principles, focusing on manipulating and reshaping the thoughts and behaviors of others. By leveraging the core tenets of NLP and applying them to influence individuals, dark NLP enables practitioners to exert control and sway over others' minds. This method can be wielded for both benevolent and malevolent purposes, offering a pathway to reshape perceptions, instill beliefs, and drive actions in desired directions. harnessing the power of dark NLP in various domains. Dark NLP transcends boundaries, offering a versatile tool that can be applied across diverse areas of life. Whether employed for seduction, persuasion, deception, or personal empowerment, Dark NLP provides a comprehensive toolkit to navigate relationships, careers, and personal interactions with unparalleled control. By mastering the techniques of Dark NLP, individuals can assert dominance, influence outcomes, and shape realities to align with their objectives, fostering a sense of invincibility in all spheres of life. Unveiling the mechanics of Dark NLP. At the core of Dark NLP lies the ability to deconstruct individuals' behaviors into elemental components and affect change through subtle influence. By guiding individuals to reconsider their actions and perspectives, Dark NLP offers a direct pathway into their minds, enabling practitioners to rewire thought patterns and shape behaviors. Leveraging sensory stimuli, gestures, and language nuances, Dark NLP practitioners can prompt individuals to envision new possibilities and adopt alternative perspectives, fostering a profound impact on their thinking and decision-making processes. The subtleties of Dark NLP techniques. Dark NLP hinges on a nuanced understanding of individuals' insecurities, fears, desires, and doubts, which serve as potent leverage points for manipulation. By targeting these vulnerabilities, practitioners can instigate profound changes in individuals' behaviors and beliefs, exerting control and influence over their actions. By delving into the intricacies of individuals' identities and motivations, Dark NLP practitioners can craft tailored strategies to elicit specific responses and shape outcomes in alignment with their...
That was Dark NLP that I did when I saw the person who wants to start a fight with me at work, when I saw a position that they're in, right? And I said, well, this is causing me not to be able to do my job to the perfection that I wanted. Because I said, I'm a perfectionist. It's about perfection. I want it to be right. Right? And then they looked at the person and said, well, I'm not seeing who's causing. I'm looking to see who's causing the problem. I'm not seeing it. And then they begin to see it. Why did I also do that? Because I also know that people have joked around that this child and this other person at work, this parent, and them work the same way. They're not able to keep up with the line. They're not able to always handle their work. I knew that. You see? Let's go.
Objectives. Strategic application of Dark NLP principles. Dark NLP practitioners can leverage individuals' hopes and fears to steer their actions and decisions in desired directions. By framing conversations and interactions in alignment with individuals' aspirations and anxieties, practitioners can influence emotional responses and prompt specific behaviors. Subtle insults, disguised as compliments, can erode individuals' self-esteem, while strategic language choices can evoke emotional responses and shape perceptions effectively. Mastering Dark NLP techniques for control. Through techniques such as pacing, leading, and mirroring, Dark NLP practitioners can establish rapport and forge false bonds with individuals, fostering a sense of connection and trust. By aligning with individuals' sensory modalities and mirroring their gestures and expressions, practitioners can create a facade of similarity and deepen the illusion of closeness. Employing meta-modeling techniques enables practitioners to challenge individuals' broad and vague statements, prompting self-reflection and doubt, thereby influencing their thought processes and decision-making. Embracing the depths of Dark NLP mastery. Dark NLP offers a comprehensive toolkit for influencing and controlling others, enabling practitioners to navigate complex social dynamics and shape outcomes to their advantage. By mastering the intricacies of Dark NLP techniques, individuals can assert dominance, influence behaviors, and manipulate perceptions with precision and subtlety. Through strategic application of Dark NLP principles, practitioners can unlock the power to shape realities,
Shape reality. Okay, let's go ahead and write that down. We're going to Shape reality. This is dark and OP. It shapes reality. Let's go.
Influence decisions.
Influence decisions. Remember I told you how people talk to you? Are you sure you can do that? You're single, right? You're single, right? After they did that, you're single, right? That's dark and LP.
And control outcomes in alignment.
Control outcomes. Write that down. In alignment with what?
With their objectives.
In alignment with your objective. Write that down. Okay. Got that? To shape, dark NLP is one, to shape reality, influence decisions, control outcomes, in alignment with your objective. Shape reality, influence decisions, control outcomes, in alignment with your objectives. You can use the IE with the work situation. I can shape reality, right? I can influence the decisions by using that manager. Control the outcome by using that manager. In alignment with my objectives. Because I am a Libra, Scorpio rising. This is why the woman who I'm cool with, the coworker that knows everybody, I was like, yeah, that person don't fuck with me no more. Something happened and they don't fuck with me no more. But I don't know what happened. Because you have to remember the role that I play. I'm kind of like almost like a timid character at work. Kind of like almost like, you know what I mean? That's the character that I play at work. So it's like, it looks like I give a damn that this motherfucker don't talk to me or don't like me no more. You see? So you have to understand that role that you play.
Utilizing speech to influence and achieve your goals. The power of speech lies in its ability to shape perceptions and influence behaviors, both in others and oneself. By employing positive language and assertive yet friendly communication, individuals can effectively guide others towards desired outcomes. Avoiding negative terms and framing instructions in a positive light encourages action and cooperation, fostering a conducive environment for achieving goals and influencing behaviors effectively. Harnessing the influence of positive language. Positive language serves as a catalyst for eliciting desired responses and behaviors from others. By framing instructions and requests in an assertive yet positive manner, individuals can inspire action and cooperation. Instead of focusing on what not to do, emphasizing what individuals should do in a positive light encourages compliance and motivates individuals to act in alignment with expectations. By projecting desired outcomes and using affirmative language, individuals can steer behaviors and shape responses effectively. Strategic communication for desired outcomes. Crafting messages that resonate with individuals' hopes and fears enables practitioners to influence behaviors and decisions effectively. By avoiding direct prohibitions and instead projecting positive expectations, individuals can guide others towards desired actions without instilling resistance or defensiveness. Leveraging individuals' aspirations and anxieties through strategic language choices fosters emotional responses that align with desired outcomes, enabling practitioners to influence behaviors subtly and effectively. Empowering self-perception and visualization. Believing in oneself and visualizing success are pivotal components of achieving desired outcomes. By cultivating a positive self-image and magnifying one's strengths and attributes, individuals can bolster confidence and manifest success in various endeavors. Visualizing desired outcomes and embodying success in one's thoughts and actions paves the way for actualizing goals and aspirations, fostering a mindset of achievement and empowerment. Celebrating success and establishing routines. Acknowledging and celebrating successes reinforces positive behaviors and motivates individuals to strive for further achievements. By incorporating rewards and celebrations into goal attainment, individuals can cultivate a sense of accomplishment and drive towards continued success. Establishing routines and maintaining stability in daily life fosters organization and focus, enabling individuals to pursue goals with clarity and purpose, while incorporating leisure and relaxation ensures holistic well-being and self-care. Modeling behavior and influencing others. Modeling behavior after successful individuals and role models provides a blueprint for achieving desired outcomes and shaping behaviors effectively. By emulating the traits and strategies of successful figures, individuals can navigate challenges and pursue goals with determination and focus. Becoming a model for others and setting an example through behavior and actions encourages positive behaviors and influences others to follow suit, fostering a culture of success and achievement. Chapter 4. Transforming CBT for Personal Influence. Cognitive Behavioral Therapy, CBT, stands as a widely acclaimed therapeutic approach known for its effectiveness in reshaping thought patterns and fostering emotional well-being. While traditionally used for healing and personal growth, CBT can also be harnessed for manipulation, mind control, and emotional influence. By leveraging CBT techniques, individuals can wield significant power over others' minds, molding thoughts and behaviors to align with their own desires. Unveiling the mechanics of CBT for influence. CBT operates on the premise of empowering individuals to take charge of their thinking patterns and emotional responses. By identifying and correcting cognitive distortions, individuals can heal emotional wounds and foster positive mental health. However, when applied with a manipulative intent, CBT can serve as a potent tool for influencing and controlling others' thoughts and behaviors, enabling practitioners to shape perceptions and guide actions towards desired outcomes. Exploring cognitive distortions and replacement thought patterns. Cognitive distortions represent negative and unhelpful thinking patterns that individuals often fall prey to. By identifying and correcting these distortions, individuals can cultivate more positive and constructive thought habits. From assuming an all-or-nothing thinking to catastrophizing and excessive need for approval, cognitive distortions can be replaced with more helpful thought patterns through CBT techniques. By fostering balanced perspectives, seeking out positives, and focusing on the present moment, individuals can transform their thinking and enhance their emotional well-being. Utilizing dark CBT for personal influence. Dark CBT delves into the realm of manipulation and control, enabling individuals to reshape others' thinking patterns for personal gain. By challenging cognitive distortions and guiding individuals towards more helpful thought patterns, practitioners can influence behaviors and shape perceptions effectively. Through strategic questioning, comparisons, and thought redirection, individuals can lead others towards desired outcomes, molding their minds to align with specific objectives. Empowering self-perception and visualization for influence. Believing in oneself and visualizing success are pivotal components of leveraging CBT for personal influence. By cultivating a positive self-image and magnifying strengths and attributes, individuals can bolster confidence and manifest success in various endeavors. Through positive self-talk, banishing insecurities, and celebrating successes, individuals can reinforce positive behaviors and motivate themselves towards continued achievement. By modeling behavior after successful individuals and role models, individuals can set an example for others and influence behaviors effectively. Embracing the transformative power of CBT. CBT, when wielded with intention and purpose, offers a transformative tool for personal influence and control.
Here I
By
come.
understanding cognitive distortions, replace.
Here I come. So the importance of this part is that never allow someone to tell you who you are. No matter how right they are, you never let them do that. Okay, write that down. So, example, you seem to get very overwhelmed, and it's like when things don't go right, you tend to just like fall apart. That's true. That's very true about my character. But I did a little Darbo and I said, no, it's not about me getting overwhelmed. It's about perfectionism. I like things to be perfect. You know, I'm a perfectionist. And as long as the person who don't like me, I didn't say no names. So you gotta be careful. Don't say names. You can, well, whoever's doing this part right here, who's doing this part right here? Because sometimes, you know, I know how the stuff works. This person, it's hard for me to you know, put it together because I got to keep doing this and I got to keep doing this. So I didn't allow them to tell me who I am, even if they're correct. Okay, you never let people see unless you got a game plan. Then you allow it as long as there's a game plan and allowing it. But if they influence you in allowing it, write them motherfucker down in the burn book. Because you need to see why that person is able to influence you like that. Now, this advanced stuff can go into astrology and all that kind of stuff and numerology, but I'm not going there with it. Okay, that's going to be way down the line of this stuff. Okay, right now we're just looking at practicality, very much what we can see with our own eyes and feel with our own body on a day-to-day basis, our interaction with people. I go through this every single day. I practice it. Everybody is my fucking playground. Trust me, I promise you that shit. And I have fun. I'm having fun with having a literal IE for all of you about what is going on with me in my real personal world and who knows what's going to happen today. But I'm saying all that to help you understand that speech, words, sound, form, vibration, all tone, right? All of these things have a significance to how you can be influenced and how you can influence people.
Negative thought patterns and fostering positive self-perception, individuals can reshape their own thinking and influence others' behaviors effectively. Through strategic application of CBT techniques, individuals can navigate social dynamics, shape perceptions, and guide actions towards desired outcomes, fostering a sense of empowerment and control over their own lives and the lives of others. Questioning and manipulating thought patterns in dark CBT. In the realm of dark cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, the power lies in questioning and reshaping individuals' thought patterns to achieve personal influence and control. By employing a series of probing questions and manipulative techniques, practitioners can guide individuals towards desired outcomes, instilling doubt, fostering negative thinking patterns, and influencing behaviors effectively. Harnessing the power of self-questioning. Self-questioning serves as a pivotal tool in dark CBT, enabling practitioners to identify and challenge individuals' existing thought patterns. By asking probing questions such as, "Why do I think this?" and "Could I be wrong?" practitioners can pinpoint cognitive distortions and guide individuals towards more helpful thought patterns. Documenting responses in a CBT journal facilitates self-reflection and enables individuals to track their progress in reshaping their thinking effectively. Utilizing questioning techniques for influence. In dark CBT, practitioners can leverage questioning techniques to nudge individuals' thinking in desired directions and instill doubt in their beliefs. By adapting questions to fit unique situations, practitioners can challenge individuals' perspectives and guide them towards specific thought patterns. For instance, by questioning positive beliefs and introducing doubt, practitioners can chip away at individuals' self-esteem and manipulate their emotional responses effectively.
When there's a strong connection between a therapist and a client, it's transformative. You can see when they come to the session, just the difference, the excitement in their eyes because it's working for them.
By the time a client meets with me, BetterHelp has already done the pre-work to make sure we're a match.
Being part of BetterHelp, I work with clients to rewrite their own story.
DistroKid makes it so easy to get your music on all of the streaming platforms.
We upload all of our new Releases to DistroKid in less than 5 minutes.
Check it out, mad simple. After you're set up with your account, all you're gonna do is go up and hit the upload button. After you hit upload, it's going to give you a list of all the places your song will be distributed. You can release a single, you can release an album. You're gonna go ahead and pick your release date, type in the record label. If you're not signed or you don't have your own independent label, you can write whatever in that box. Drop and drag your cover art, pick your language and your genre.
Encouraging cognitive distortions for manipulation. While traditional CBT aims to correct cognitive distortions, dark CBT reverses this approach to induce emotional suffering and negative thinking patterns in.
All right, we're going to go ahead and pause it right here because it's that time. Look at the time. Y'all already know what it is. It's about time for me to hop up in that car and bounce. All right, so far, so good. So far, so good. Make sure you take notes. Harnessing the power of self-questioning. We talk about that a lot here, right? You know, look at yourself, observe yourself. What is the dark CPT or these different things that are used upon you in life? You know what I'm saying? How are you tricked, fooled in life? You know, how do you get bamboozled? Things like that. These things are important to look upon. The only way that you're going to strengthen this is you have to be honest with yourself. Forever and always be honest with yourself. Okay? Always have to be honest with yourself. Damn, I got my stickers here. Fuck you, these bitches today. All right. It's a little strong. 1 second, y'all. Make sure I got everything together before I head up out the door. Y'all already know. So, as I was stating, look at it upon yourself. Look at your own weaknesses. Look at what you need to work on for yourself, okay? Look at what you're good at, okay? Because the power of self-questioning is a powerful thing. You know, damn, it's time for me to go, but listen. I tell everybody, and I'm going to keep telling you as long as you keep listening to this playlist, don't take this shit with a grain of salt. These people, whoever's behind writing these books, you don't know who's behind writing these books. They are telling you some shit that needs to be applied in your life. There's too much trickeries and lies. And people who get tricked and lied get played, get laughed at. Like, you fell for that? You got tricked into that? Ha ha ha. Well, it's your fault. And this Black woman's guide has pulled me to even go this deep because I constantly see this constantly happen to Black women. The Black woman looks like a joke. Like, she doesn't look like a joke. Well, she got played. Can't say she looks a joke because the Black woman is sitting back. But notice how everybody is coming after the Black woman. everybody, no matter how angry they are, they're coming after the black woman, black people, black women. Everybody's coming after her. Why the fuck is that? Why are we the target? Why are you the target out of everybody's mouth? Trump is doing all this shit. Trump has blatantly showed his racism, MAGA, a cult of racist and white supremacy, power. But yet you become the one that everyone points at, like black women. Like what are you supposed? How? You got to pay attention to the dark psychology put upon you. And these books, I feel, is the answer for all that. All right, so we're going to start right here, chapter 3. We did good. This is a 1-hour book. We can get into Darbo manipulation next, and then we can get into the pimpology thing. I'm probably just going to present that and just play it. I don't even know if I'm going to even talk. I don't know. But the next segment from this segment is going to be the Darbo manipulation, and we're going to learn about that because that's like a basic book too from everything else we learned. Then we're going to get into the pimpology. We're going to get a little bit more deeper into the Black Woman's Guide for whatever it is that I write down and figure out needs to go. And I'll be doing that today. I'll actually sit down and write down what is the next direction should I go, because the pimpology one is something I feel needs to happen because it's just something I feel needs to happen because there's female pimps out there and women still need to know the trickery of other women and stuff, like especially women who are in the very masculine energy, because that's key as well, because I have a very diverse group. I'm not just talking to heteronormative women. I'm talking to bisexual. I'm talking to lesbian women. I'm talking to all women across all sexual diasporas, okay? So cisgendered women, by the way. So anyway, I'm going to go head on. I'm going to end it here. And catch me next time. Also, follow that Facebook page. I dropped the link. Let me drop it again. Hopefully, this is the actual link to the page. I think it is, but I'm going to drop the Facebook link. Follow there. Tells you all the lessons, the books, the links to the whatever books we're reading and stuff like that. I got a lot of things that's going on that page on a constant basis. All right, y'all, I'm out of here.